You know what? Let me give y'all some time to come in. I basically have to organize this truck. So let me organize this truck a little bit and give y'all time to come in. So I think this is a pretty dress. Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty? I love roses. And it's basically a dress. Matter of fact, I might wear this today because I need to take a shower. Hey Clarence, you supposed to call me earlier. Neo Coke Folk. Hey sweetheart. I see you, LeVar. Hey Call One Rich. Bro. I can't believe my son is doing this shit. I can't believe he doing this shit. I'm so sick of this nigga, bro. And the sad thing is, you get sick of your older kids, but it's just like trucking. It's a hate-love thing because you love them, but you hate the fucking shit that they continue to do. I'm trying to be organized now. Organize my stuff. Because when you organize, you can make more room. So, I'm going to compartmentalize everything. But, basically, alright, I'm going to start from the beginning. Okay, so, it's like my son, right? All my kids do good. Matter of fact, it's just my two oldest that didn't take what I taught them. So my oldest son was doing good, of course, when he was under 18, because of course I'm running it. But when some kids grow up and when they turn 18 they think they grown, that's when the fuckery starts. When I was raising my kids, I really thought, and I was really thinking it and believed it. I thought, okay, it's hard, being a single mother now. But when they get 18, I ain't gotta worry about these niggas no more. So let me just do my time. Let me thug it out as a single mother. Get it out the way. Because when they get 18, I'm done. You know what I realized? When these motherfuckers, not all of them, when some of these kids get 18, they are more of a headache than they was when they were children. Right now, I wish I could take this nigga back to a child. He was more easier to deal with as a child than as a sorry-ass adult. And it's like, as soon as he got old enough, he's a fool for females. And sorry ones at that. It's one thing to be a fool for a good woman, but you're going to be a fool for a sorry-ass woman that's tearing you down. When I say, and I'm not exaggerating, I swear, if I'm lying, I'm flying. That's why this shit is going the way it's going, because of his bitch ass baby mother, bro. And he following her. It's his fault too. But she's the culprit. She's the culprit. He got a bad habit of putting women in front of everybody. He put women in front of his cousins, his siblings, me. When he get with a woman, he don't care about nobody but the woman. He remind me of some females, because some females do that. He will bend over backwards to give money and take care of a woman, when if you see your mother or your sister or your other family members need help, you look at that like that's your problem. And then the woman, listen, what makes it so fucked up, because before he met her, right, he had a job, he had a nice car, he had a Mercedes-Benz, all that stuff. And when he got with her, slowly but surely, he was losing one by one. First, he couldn't keep a job, because every time he tried to go to work, she bitching and complaining, but yet you not working, bringing nothing in. You ain't working, bringing nothing in, but you been, oh, he fucking another bitch. Oh, he out there. Shut the fuck up. He taking care of you. Which one is it? You want this nigga to take care of you, or you want this nigga up under you 24/7? Ain't no relationship working like that. That's why they had to get the hell out my house. Because she was trying to pull that shit at my house. I said, bitch, you in my house. I was about to go to jail. I said, yo. Because I was talking to my daughter. I said, Nicole, y'all don't get this bitch? Oh, I'm going to drag this bitch up and down my house. And I'm going to jail. Because she white, too. She white and short. With my big and black ass. If the police come and my big and black ass, because if I beat her ass, it's a pop. If I hit, I'm going for damage. That's why I have to restrain myself. And I said, nigga, if you don't get this sorry bitch out my house, shit, fuck it, I'll go to jail. I'm telling you, these kids, bro. I was reading y'all comments. And one of y'all comments was like, these kids don't know what they put parents through. But like I said, she made him lose everything. Now he has nothing. He lost his job. He lost his Mercedes. He got another car, lost that. Because the problem is he's trying to work with all the yank, 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 yank. Trying to do it. She's stressing the shit out of him. He ain't got no weight on him. He's trying to work and provide. He can't really do that because she's distracting him from it. So he lost his job. He lost his car. So because she was actually trying to lay around my house while everybody in the house being productive, and you think while my son going to school, my other son in school going to work, your baby father, my son working, and you think you just going, and I'm out this bitch over the road working, and you think you gonna lay your sorry, filthy ass around. Get the fuck out my house, bitch. Oh my God, I hate that hoe, bro. And she's a hoe. Let me stop. Well, my thing is, what makes it even more fucked up is because they got kids. And she so much don't want to work, and my son's so stupid enough to join her in this sorry escapade that they homeless. They don't want to work and do that part while they living with me. I think they had got assistance. They had got assistance with a church. So the church was going to help them get on their feet to get assistance or whatever. And she wasn't doing what they asked her to do. So they put them out. And now they was out on the street with my kids. That's how all this shit came about. Because no matter what nobody say to her and his dumb ass follow, for what reason, I don't know. Why is you following this sorry bitch? What does she got on you? What does she got? She gotta have something on you. Because there's no way you gonna lose everything in the name of... It can't be love. It might be love, but that's, bruh. Ain't no fucking way. She's not even all that. Man, my daughter had to go and pick them up. My daughter had to go and pick them up. So when she picked them up, she said that she almost shedded a tear. And the crazy thing is, even though I'm upset and I'm talking my best shit, I don't want to see him. I don't give a fuck about her. At this point, you on your own, bitch. You need to go back to your family and figure out what the fuck you gonna do. But he's still my son, and I hate the fact that I can't get to him. Because I actually put her out. And I said, don't worry about it, son. You can be a single father. Me and your sisters and brothers, we will help you get on. Don't worry about it. This woman is no good for you. She's taking you down. It sucks to be a single parent. I get it. I did it. But I'm going to help you. So get her out my house. You can stay back with the kids. And we good. And guess what he did? The day that he's supposed to pay rent, he went missing and tried to make up a lie saying he got locked up. And come to find out, he didn't want to pay the rent money. He went to go spend the money on her because the church had gave them the hotel, so they didn't have to pay rent. So they blew the money. And still got put out. Now you homeless. Now you still got to call me. You still got to call me. So what was that for? You chose this bitch over me, and you in a deeper hole that you homeless. Literally homeless. When I say homeless, stinking ass homeless. You know you are real homeless when you stink. That's how bad this shit. That's why we convince, like, yo, we know y'all homeless, but the kids shouldn't have to go through that. My daughter was like, I'll pick you up right now. The kids don't need to go through that. Why? Because y'all don't want to do right. These kids, these babies got to suffer because y'all want to be out there being sorry. Bring me my nephews. And she got my nephews, and now I have to go home and get involved. And now it's going to be a whole process that I'm going to blog. I'm going to blog it. Because, to be honest, I already knew that it's third. Thank you, Alvin Arnold. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. But it really, like, when I was driving today, I almost shedded some tears because I hate to see him like that. It's not that I don't care about him, but you know better. And you know how they say that women are in domestic violent relationships, and sometimes domestic violent relationship is not always fist fighting. It can be mental. And the little bitch is older than him. She 5 years older than him. She 30 and he 25. So she must know how to mentally manipulate him, whatever, because she got, I mean, one time he did leave her alone. He left her alone, and somehow she did some shit, and he ended up running back to her. And he was fighting it at first, like he used to have other females on the side. I don't know what she did, but she got to where now she got him all to herself. She done took him away from his family. Thank you, CJ. Basically, she turned everybody against him, so now he ain't got nobody. She basically got this dude to his knees. He got no car. He got no job. His family don't want to fuck with him. So now you can further manipulate him. And it's hard to help somebody when they don't want to be helped. Like, you got a lot of domestic violence victims that they so deep in the rabbit hole of their abuser that when friends and family try to step in, yo, come on, man, he's about to kill you, like shit gonna come on, they won't leave. And as much as you want to help as a family member, until that victim makes up their mind that they want to leave, it's nothing that the family can do. Nothing. But in this situation, fuck that. Give me my grandkids. My daughter said, give me my nephews. Because right now, y'all putting their lives at risk. So until you make your mind up, son, I pray nothing bad happen to you. I pray that nothing bad happen to you. But all I can do is pray for you and get life insurance at this point. This shit is crazy. And like I said, I be in the comment section, and I already know that it's common, but you never really know how common it is until you share your story and then everybody else shares their story. So it's very common. Because if you think about it, back in the day, there were big mamas. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, sweetheart. Salute to you, sweetie. We had big mamas. Thank you, sweetheart. And you don't have big mamas no more. And if you ask, I'm not saying everybody, but most people, especially dudes, who raised you? My grandmother. So what happened? Thank you, Smooth. Shouts out to you, Smooth, I see. A lot of grandmothers done raised their grandkids because they had sorry ass fucking kids. I ain't the only one with this story. You know what I don't get, bruh. I swear, and I've seen this before I left Baltimore a lot. You be having wholesome women, right? Wholesome. They good women. They work. They stay out of trouble. They be loyal to their man, all this shit. And some of these wholesome women can't even have kids. They stricken to where they can't have near baby. But these fucking drug addicts, these whores, these hoes, they be popping babies out like Skittles. The motherfuckers that don't deserve a baby get the babies, and the ones that do deserve the babies can't have babies to save their life. Ain't that some shit? You know what I mean? Sorry, and I'm not bashing women. I'm just telling the truth. I've seen a lot of fucked up ass women that had no business getting pregnant. And they be having 6, 7, 4, 3 kids. And every last one of them kids either was born on drugs to where they got taken, or they wasn't necessarily born on drugs. They was just sorry to where they end up with grandma, they end up with auntie, they ain't got them. My thing is, like, thank you, Clarence. If you know you ain't fucking ready for kids financially, mentally, physically, keep your motherfucking legs closed or get on birth control. Can't nobody talk shit about me, because no matter the fact I got 5 kids, I took care of all my 5 kids. No matter my number of children, I took care of every last one. My kids could never say I wasn't in their life. I bust ass as a single parent. I wanted kids, and I wanted a lot of kids. I had all my kids on purpose because I love kids. So it wasn't by mistake that I had all them kids. I wanted all them kids. But some people have kids knowing they don't want kids, or they don't like kids, or they not ready for kids. And another thing I can't fucking get, right? I know the struggles of having to raise kids as a single parent. Literally, thank you, Gary. Thank you, sweetheart. I know the hardship of raising kids alone. Damn near alone. You get help from time to time, but it's never constant. So you basically raising these kids by you figuring shit out, bro. But when you got, if I'm able to raise these kids with little to no help, and you got a 2-parent household, and y'all struggling to make ends meet, what the fuck is wrong with that picture? I'm making ends meet as a single person, still going to school, still doing good, with 5 kids that I'm feeding and struggling to do what I gotta do, but I'm still doing it. And you got the mother and the father in the household, and y'all can't even afford a pot to piss in. What is wrong? I wish the fuck I had a 2-parent household. You know how much easier my life would have been? And you got people that are 2-parent households and struggling like it ain't no tomorrow. How? Y'all supposed to be working together. Where he falls short, you pick up. Where she falls short, you pick up. He go to work while you watch the kids. When he come home, he watch the kids while you go to work. Y'all see, like, a lot of people don't know how to be team players. Thank you still, Big Papa. Shit, I don't get it. I don't fucking get this world. The shit be getting on my nerves, bro. That's my dad said. He said I'm too emotional. It's not that. The shit is frustrating. Thank you, Big Papa. This shit is really frustrating, bro. Especially, thank you still, Big Papa. I appreciate you, love. The reason why it's frustrating I guess I live in a fantasy world. So the shit I talk and be thinking, I guess people like, bitch, we don't do that. This is not the real world. We don't do that shit that's supposed to be normal. We not normal around here. Common sense ain't common, bitch. Oh shit, my bad. Respect to you because we watch most of the journey. My wife, oh, thank you, Darren. I know y'all doing good. I don't get my sons, bro. Y'all got each other, and it's her. I seen him trying. Because when he came to my house, he was doing his part. It was her. And every time he would go to work, she was trying to turn me against him, come to me like, man, he didn't come home, and I think he's still talking to his... I said, bitch, if you don't get out my face, he's taking care of you, and you in here bitching. Y'all, get her out of my house, boy. Why did you bring her? Oh, my God. All I gotta say is sometimes it sucks to be the responsible one. It sucks to be the responsible one that has everything to lose, because when you are the responsible one and you have everything to lose, you got to watch how you allow yourself to react to certain things. Because if I react out of anger, if I react out of my emotions, and then I go to jail, that will further probably make her laugh and shit, because now, not only did I fuck up the son, I'm about to fuck up his mother too. And I'm starting to think like, dude, this bitch got man, bro. What's up, little girl sugar? Hey, sweetheart. The student and the teacher. We have to demonstrate to them a lot, and I really, hey, sweetheart. Shouts out to you, Mako. Salute. That's another, the student and the teacher. That's another frustration of mine, because let me try to slow down. I had 5 kids, right? The first 2 must have been a flop, because they ain't listening to nothing I told them. They didn't take nothing from me. The stuff they do, I do none of that shit. The worst thing you can say about me is I got a vulgar mouth. I talk rough. But outside of that, everything else, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I work an honest job. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, shouts out. I'm not trying to rely on welfare. I'm not even trying to rely on a dude for nothing. Thank you, Ren Loyal. Like, I'm getting my shit honestly. And I'd rather get it honestly. I don't want no fucking handouts. And I've been busting my ass since before I was even 18. And I don't want no kudos for that, but I'm just saying, I did nothing but set examples. I know went as far as, because we used to live in Baltimore, Maryland, right? And y'all know Baltimore City is rough. So I did what I had to do to leave Baltimore, Maryland, and go to North Carolina to give them a better life. You think that worked for this sorry motherfucker? No. It worked for my last 3. Like 5 kids, 3 successful, 2 not. The other 3 college, working. Shouts out to you, Ren Loyal. Shouts out to you, Mako. The other one, she a nurse. She doing good. And my youngest son, he gets in no trouble. He the sweetest thing you can never think of. He getting A's and B's on his way to graduate. But yet this oldest one, he tried his best to set the wrong example. If it wasn't for my daughter, instead of trying to learn from her older sibling, she really do listen to me. When I say she listen to me, she literally take every word I say and run with it. And I'm like, yo, thank you, Nicole. Thank you, sweetheart. Because you just don't understand. When you done as much as you could do, and you bent over backwards for your kids, and they turn out like the way that my oldest son turned out, it make you question, where did I go wrong? did I do something wrong? Was I a sorry parent? Maybe it's something I didn't. You start to feel like you failed, when it's not that you fail. It's just sometimes that's just their fate. You got rich kids. Rich kids got everything they want, and they grow up going to jail, getting in trouble, disrespecting their parents. And the rich kid got everything he want, and see how his parents was getting rich and all that. But you think he gonna go out there and follow it? Some rich kids do, but some rich kids feel entitled. You been giving me all this time, Dad, Mom. Everybody, the world owes me. The world don't owe you shit, little nigga. You do live. Oh, little girl sugar, that's good. Yeah, man. Man, bro. I'm going through the same thing. Yeah, student, teacher. Like I said, feelings don't last long. But this current, thank you. Shouts out to you, Clarence. Shouts out to you, Clarence. It's just the feeling that I'm in is really despair and frustration. Because even though sometimes your kids, or even your spouse, or anybody you love, like you really love them with all your heart, shouts out to you, little girl sugar. Anybody that you love, you know, and they just fucking up, and there's nothing you can do to stop them, it really fucks with you. Like, of course you're gonna fall out, because you're like, why is you doing this to yourself? Like, what's wrong? Like, stop doing it? And it's like you can see them destroying themselves. Like, you see them just going down, down, down. Like, you're so down, the only worst thing you can go now is either the grave or jail. That's the only thing left. You got to go further, any more further down. And I hope you get neither one of them. I hope you don't get neither one of them. God. It's cool though. But like I said, I'ma blog this whole thing, but this shit is rough. I'm tired. This dude been putting me through shit since a baby. Some kids, you be like, bro, Lord have mercy. Lord. This my oldest son. This boy been putting me through hell since a baby. Him and my second oldest son, there was a lot of reasons I couldn't keep jobs. They had me running back and forth to the school. I had to run back and forth to courts. I had to keep going back and forth to jail. I done whooped their ass I don't know how many times. I done fought my oldest son. When did this shit stop? You 25 and I'm still dealing with your shit? I thought this stopped at 18. Hold up now. It's gonna stop. You know what? I got my grandkids now. So now that I got the kids out the way, fuck you and your whore, bro. You and your hoe can get the fuck out of here. I ain't got to deal with y'all. May the good Lord protect both of y'all. Pray for your enemies. That's all I got to say. Oh, thank you. I understand that you did sometimes you doubt yourself. You do. Because you know what I deal with? Like, anybody that I love, right? It ain't just got to be kids. Like, if I love you and I have a bond or attachment to you, sometimes I feel like it's my job and duty to protect you, whatever. That's why sometimes, I still blame myself for my mother's death. Because I'm like, damn, I wasn't up there to save her from getting COVID. Or I wasn't up there to be where, like, you couldn't even be in the hospitals at that time. But I know that's not facts or reality. But when people that you love, that you feel like you're responsible for, or you feel like you're supposed to be the one protecting them, and yet they get into harm's way or they start messing up, you feel like, damn, I'm not doing my job. But when they turn adults, it's not so much you can do because you can't force yourself on nobody. Like, yeah, I'm his mother, but he's 25. So he's legally able to do for himself. I can't tell him what to do no more. He grown. He has to figure this out by himself. Mama can't help you this time. And that's what kids don't understand. Kids, like, okay, let's just say from kid up until sometimes 20. And like, especially me. Like my 18-year-old, he's doing good, but he's still, it's like every time he get himself into some, mom, this happened and this, don't worry about it, son. I'll make the phone calls. I'll do this. I'll do that. Click. Thank you, mom. But you got to remember, son, don't get used to this shit. Because there's going to come a time where you're going to have to man up and you can't keep calling me when you fuck up. And sometimes I feel like that's why some kids fuck up, is because they always know they can call mom or dad. Dad, hey dad, I wrecked the car and I think I might have hurt somebody. Get me out of this. No, you gotta get your, all I can do is put some bail. I might got a couple dollars on your bail, but ain't shit you got yourself into this. You made your bed, bro. I can't lay in the bed you made. And I'm not gonna lie, my oldest son, up until now, I'm not gonna lie, every time he got himself into something, he was always able to call me, and I was always able to get him out of it or save him. But when he pulled that stunt and skipped out on paying rent just to spend it with his whore, that's when I said, fuck it, you blocked. He can't even call me. You blocked on Facebook, you blocked on Instagram, your phone, no, you can't call me. If you call me, you gotta call me through your sister, and Nicole will relay the message. That's how much I can't keep doing this. Y'all see all these gray hairs? Half this shit came from my first two sons. These ain't normal gray hairs. This is stress. This is fucking stress gray. Grays come from stress. My two oldest gave me this shit. They used to stress me out. Bad. My two oldest sons, they used to stress me out so bad. Sometimes I would have your heart palpitations. I would feel like I'm having a heart attack. That's why I have to let go. I got my grandsons. I can't worry about you and your sorry ass female no more. Y'all on your own. There comes a time where I have to live my life. You're not going to stop me from living. Like, I've been trucking, right? I've been trucking for 8 years. So when I initially came into trucking, they was fucking up then. And if it wasn't for my ex-husband, like, don't worry about them. You about to go get yourself a career. These boys keep dragging you through the mud. It's time to let them go. Because they was getting in trouble then. I made a video about it then. And they were doing dumb shit the way I thought I was going to have to. I thought I wasn't going to be able to finish CDL school. I thought I was going to have to quit then. And my ex was like, nope, don't worry about it. We good back here. Let them figure that shit out. So they was trying to sabotage me then. You know what I realized too sometimes? And it's crazy. It shouldn't even be this way. Sometimes I feel, and I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know. You would think that children and parent dynamic, that there would be no competition, jealousy, or envy as your children become adults. But I feel like, and it can go either way, I feel like when your children grow up and they become adults, if they haven't became the best version of themselves, but then they see mama and daddy winning, they look like, man, fuck mommy and daddy, man. They ain't all that. They ain't all that. I could do that too. Why is you jealous of your mother and father? Your mama and father is sharing their things with you, and instead of you trying to help them get more of what they got, you're being destructive. Thank you, the wood. Thank you, sweetheart. And vice versa. Especially with mamas and daughters. That's a big issue. You a old ass fucking lady. Accept the shit, nigga. I accept my shit. Yo, I'm 40 years old. Shit, I can't. I'm not trying to keep up with. I'm not trying to keep up with nothing. I ain't trying to keep up with my daughter. I ain't trying to keep up with these young bitches. But some of these old women be whole lot competing. Nah, look at my ass fatter. Mama and daughter challenge. Look at my pussy. God damn, bitch, let your daughter be young. Let your daughter be young, bro. Let your daughter be young. Like, let her have. You had your youth. You had your thought whole days. Let her have her time. Get the fuck out the video and let her enjoy her fucking whatever she can do, whatever. Shit is crazy. Thank you. I'm not perfect, but I know I ain't that bad for this shit I'm getting with him. Like I said, this shit is uncalled for, especially when you got kids. I was mad young when I had my first kid. And even though it was hard, that made me go into overdrive because I know I got mouths that depend on me. So I can't afford to party anymore. I never was interested in doing drugs or drinking, so that ain't no problem. I have to get a job and keep a job. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose my kids, or we going to be homeless, or they not going to eat. So before I have those consequences, I have to grind. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So I don't see why some parents don't get that. How you don't get that? You are that selfish for your selfish gains and purpose that you will allow a seed that you created to suffer, or you will allow a seed you created to go into the fucking system or go to somebody else when you just need to fucking stop being lazy and sorry and do what the fuck you supposed to do. Am I making sense, or this shit ain't making sense? I don't get it. They have that. That's what I realized, fam. They got their own path. Eyes on you. Thank you, sweetheart. Me too. Let me try to get y'all earlier shit. Oh, man. But you know what, though? I got this day off. And I'm not going to worry about this shit. Trust me. I need to start. Like, sometimes I feel like that's my weakness with people. That's why I really realize I have to save my heart. Because, you know, at first, I was so easy and quick to give my heart away. And every time I give my heart to people, this is what they do with it. This how they do my heart. Let's say this is my heart. They be like, fuck your heart, bitch. My heart like, they be tearing my heart out, bro. Everybody I give my heart to, my heart hurts. Like, I can't do it no more. So Instead of being so quick to love a motherfucker, you want to earn that. Family and everybody. Fuck that, because I'm tired. I'm tired of having to piece my heart back together like a puzzle with tape and fucking nails and shit. I gotta fix my heart and do surgery on my heart because you selfish. I'm considerate about you as a person, but you could give two fucks about me as a person. And this is my son. That's what hurts the most. Like, I can understand, relationships gonna fall by the wayside, but your kids, and then your first son at that, and a son. I wouldn't feel so bad if it was my daughter, because mom and daughters go, but my sons normally love the shit out their mother unless she was a sorry mother. Most sons go to bed. I wish a nigga would say something about my mother. That's my mother. Not this nigga. No, I'm lying. He will stand up for me and protect me, but he got his demons, I guess. He got his demons. Absolutely go ahead. Thank you, Black Smoke. Oh, Lord. Shit, Quiet Storm. Yeah, Javaris Stride. Yeah, what is it? Jarvis. I gotta get it off my chest. Because I'm so, like I said, this shit has really got me in, like, despair. Like, because my daughter painted the picture. She painted the picture. See, I'm very, I have a huge imagination, right? So anytime people tell me a detailed description or story, I'm in my head picturing it. So she told me how she picked them up. And when she said she picked them up, it was her and him with both of the kids, and they were standing on the side of the road. And when they got in her car, she said they stank real bad. And he's never been this far low, ever. He's never done this bad, ever. And even though he's getting on my fucking nerves, I don't want that for him. But he has to want it for himself first. I love you too, SYBAU, Freddie. Mamas nowadays don't have rules. That's bullshit. You know what? Sometimes I feel like with my two oldest sons, that's where I went wrong. I think I was too strict. Like, you have to have a balance. You can't be too lenient and you can't be too strict. Because if you do either side, then sometimes a behavior issue is what you get. And when I say I was strict, I was strict. That's probably why when he got 18, he ran with it. Because I was strict. You gotta show manners. It's yes, no, not yeah. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. If you fuck up in school, I'm whooping your ass. Yes. I had belts and ass whoopings was, and fuck the government. You fuck up, I'm whooping your ass. Because I'm a single mother and I got boys. So you have to establish respect, because if you don't establish respect, well, I don't know. No, he won't disrespect me to my face though. He do little shit like put other people before me. But when it comes to like verbally talking shit in my face or he know better than to do that. It's just the like he fucking up himself and his kids. That's bruh. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Charlie, son. Truck Life, what's up, Truckers Life, Quiet Storm? When are you coming to Georgia? Not too sure. Did you go back OTR? I did. Jennifer Bennett, true story. Are you going through that, Jennifer Bennett? Is that similar to your story? Truck One, love yourself first. I love kids though. I can't. My grandbabies are. They only two. They'll be 3 in May. I can't sit by, and I don't even care if they not my grandbabies. If I see any child, and especially a baby, and it's something I can do to help that's what I feel like where we go wrong. I really do. People don't care about the children anymore. You have so many people that want to do weird stuff to children that is crazy. That's the problem. And that's why half of these adults are traumatized adults, because nobody cares about the youth. And for the longest time, I always wanted like a youth ministry. I don't know how I could do that, because I know my childhood wasn't the best. So I wanted to try to give back to other kids, children in need that might not have, strong homes, or going through neglect or going through abuse. Like I wanted to be like a safe haven for children in need, or children that don't have food or don't have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to give back, but I don't have the, I don't know how to go about doing that. But I definitely, if I ever come across like a really good lump sum of money one day, that would be my nonprofit cause to give back to, is the youth. Because so many people don't care. That's why these kids bad as shit now. Half these kids are growing up with abandonment issues. They growing up with feeling like nobody cares, which most of the time nobody do. And half the time people are being inappropriate with our children. So that's why they growing up with weird intimate thinkings and all that stuff. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I try my best to do what I'm supposed to do, but it really does get hard. OZ Moon, facts. Richard Waters, amen. OZ Moon, so true. Banjo Gant, facts. Let me see. Tax purposes only. For what? Thank you, Clarence. I appreciate you, sweetheart. OZ Moon, do you know my neighbor? What's his name? Speaking the truth. I ain't gonna, but like I said, I'm not going to talk y'all heads off with my issues. I ain't got no issues. It's just him. I'm good. It's like, I feel like every time I take 2-3 steps forward, somebody try to find something that is hard for me to deny to where it knocks me about 10 steps backwards. I'll be like, bro, just when I thought I was getting ahead, I gotta fucking stay stagnant or start over. It's cool though. It's really cool. Lois W. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. How you say your name? Akhemium? Oh, thank you, David. Thank you, sweetheart. Curtis Williams. Good afternoon from Hartsville, South Carolina. That's what's up, love. Hello. T. Lou. Hey, T. Lou. Wet Keisha. Oh, my gosh. She's wet. Oh, what do you love it, though? Wait a minute. I don't even know if I should say anything else. Quiet Storm. I know. Got that good. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all better cut that shit out. Uzi Moon. She gave up 5 kids to... Who gave up 5 kids to the system? Who did such a thing? Let me see. Clarence. Thank you, sweetie. Anthony. Shouts out to you, Clarence. But let me get myself together. I appreciate you, Clarence. I appreciate you, love. But look, my truck is a whole hot mess. Yeah, they got me out the loaner truck, so this gonna be my permanent truck, and I have to organize it, take a shower, wash clothes, do my hair, do something with it, and I'm good. I'm so good. So, the student, A.S. Anthony Strayhorn, thank you for the follow, Mr. Anthony. The student and the teacher. Are you a teacher? A fact, people don't think about all that. I don't see how. Like I said, I wanted all my kids on purpose. So I was ready. Because I love kids. I mean, because you know why I love kids so much? Because they innocent. Most of the time, most kids, they love you unconditionally. Most of them, well, I don't know. Some do judge you, but it's the truth. Most kids want to tell you the truth. You can't be mad at the truth. And they innocent. They innocent. Most of these adults got bad intentions, evil, but most kids, when they're that young, it's like they got the little angel spirit that comes with them. So you get to feel that innocence. And like, wow, I wish you can keep this little angel spirit for the rest of your life. But when you start experiencing life and going from teenager to your 20s, that little innocence may go away. Who knows? So bad. Let me see. Ozy Moon, my neighbor, walks around like nothing. Let me see. Mia. My sister got 6 with one guy. Not one of them went without. That's cool. That is really cool. I love to hear stories like that. Like a lot of times, even though my story is not that story, I love watching successful couples. And I'll be posting them. When I see like successful marriages, and like, you know, because like, of course some people do little family vlogs and all that stuff, When I be watching them, I'll be posting them in my stories, posting them on my page. Because when you see it, that's what you want to promote. Even though the sorry side of society exists, I'm not going to promote that. I want to promote the positive side. Because hopefully, if enough people see the positive side of life, then that's what they will start to hopefully try to practice. See, we practice a lot of this toxic mess is because if you really look at it, that's all that's out there. That's all you see on social media. Booty shaking, coochie popping, titty popping. People cheating. He cheated on her. She cheated on him. Fuck this bitch. Fuck that hoe. Fuck this nigga. It's no respect. And mainly in our community. It's cool though. Let me see, Rhonda. Hey, sweetheart. Do you have to cuss every sentence to make your point? Let me see. Life happens, though. That's true. SWBA. Rhonda. Let me see. You sure have. I do. I have a whole lot. Nobody is leveling up in that at all. At all. But like I said, at the end of the day, the major goal is children's safety. So the goal is accomplished. Now I just have to maintain and pursue it. And instead of worrying or being upset and irate and all that stuff, I just have to accept it with grace. I have to accept it with grace. And my dad, I talked to my dad earlier. He said, Pink, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. I said, you're right, Dad, but this is so crazy. Like, I'm about to whole life have 0 small kids, and he always find a way to make something hard for me. Like, I'm so sick of this dude, bro. But I get it. But you using your energy back. Okay, Pops, you got it. You right. I'm not gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna get emotional about it. 08. Hey, how you doing? I used to truck. It's worse. It's kind of worse out here right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah. Let me see. CJ, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you still, Big Papa. Let me see. Men have to be men take the lead and the wife support. You think that's how, matter of fact, that is how it's supposed to be. You got some that practice it, and then you got some that don't. So it's really like, it's like a scale. It's going like this. This how that type of situation go. It's good, but then it's bad. This generation scares me, Percy. You know what? They showing it everywhere. These damn robots is about to take over, man. I seen this one video, and they made Trump. That's not even funny. They made a robot Trump. They had his little presidential suit on, of course, with his Cheeto hair and face. And the robot and the robot was sitting there moving his face, doing like they was trying to program Trump's personality into the robot. So they going to start, I mean, they already started cloning people. So I guess forget the clones. Now they putting people in the robots. So before you know it, you going to see robots walking around this joint. This shit going to turn into iRobot. iRobot. I'm scared. But someone can get sick. It don't happen like that, girl. Let me see. Daryl Thomas. Respect to you, because we watched most of the journey on. Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, little girl Sugar. How your day going? We have to demonstrate to them a lot. And yeah, I've done my part. I can't do anymore. I don't have it. You do live in a fantasy world. I think I do. Because the stuff that I be wanting, most people looking at me like, bitch, we don't even do that shit in today's world. We don't do none of that stuff that you talking. So what you talking, we really don't want to hear it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna shut up. Nice seeing you too, sis. Let me see. Do you feel me? What's up, King? Thank you, man. Cole. I appreciate you. How you doing? I could be better. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna act like I'm doing good. No, I could be doing better. I could. I really could. Thank you, Jennifer Bennett, sweetheart. The student and the teacher rig. Let me see. How old is your youngest? My youngest 15. Yeah, he 15. So it's cool though. Shit, now my youngest is 2. I have 2-year-olds now, basically. Because me and my daughter, we about to get whole flash custody. So they about to belong to us now. It's cool though. It's really cool. I'm going through the same thing. So did you, hey student, the teacher, did you go through the custody part, the assistance part? Like, did you go through all the emotions? That's what I got to do. I have to go home. I'm going to represent myself. I don't need a lawyer. I mean, it's an easy shut and close case because they basically gave over their parental rights. So at least they did do the right thing and handed them over versus keeping them out there. So at least I can say that, but it's still just rough. That's good, little girl. Sugar, let me see. The student and teacher. Yes, I understand, P. Thank you, sweetheart. Brand loyalty, you did. I'm trying. I ain't the best, but I know I did my part. It's cool, though. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I'm good. Thank you, the student, the teacher. Brand loyal, royal. They have their own path. That's true. We're just guidance. That's what it feel like. I am, Shannon. Guidance counselors that they don't seem to listen to. Either they listen or they don't. But it's cool. Scroogey. Sometimes it's them. Life will wait. And you know what? That is true. That's definitely true. Because if you have done your part as a parent with teaching them everything they need to know, sometimes children go left for a little while and then something changes it to where they come back right. And when they come back right, they remember everything that you taught. Like, they come back to what you taught them. So sometimes we think what we taught them didn't stick, but then somehow something happens to where we realize, wow, you really was listening. I didn't know, because you wasn't acting like it. You was not acting like it at first. It's cool, though. It is really cool. Stay cool. I'm enjoying your words of wisdom. Oh, it's just words of experience, dear. And we all got it. You know what I realize nowadays? It wasn't always like this. A lot of people are getting more and more comfortable with being open on social media. And because they're getting more and more comfortable with being open on social media, it's helping others to change lives. So, I mean, I've been doing this from day one. I've been sharing my story from day one because I didn't realize before I started my journey that opening up here on these social medias would be therapeutic. And it is. It's definitely therapeutic. Very therapeutic. From Houston. How is the weather in Houston today, Canvas? The student and the teacher, they'll get it together. And you know what? That is the power of a mother's prayer. And anybody's prayer for that matter. So, you know what? I'm glad you said that, student, the teacher. Because instead of relying on my fleshly understanding, I need to rely on God's understanding and really, like, heat up my prayer life. And I think that was a movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but it's similar to, like, how hot is your prayer life? Is your prayer life cold? Or is your prayer life hot? And I pray every day. But, you know, a closed mouth don't get fed. So you got to ask God for what you want. So if you're having a problem, let God be your refuge. Take your problems to him. And he will solve it. He might not solve it when you want, but he is, what they say, he'll solve it when it's right on time. He'll solve it when it's right on time. And nothing happens by mistake, even though it seemed crazy. So even though all this stuff seems weird, frustrating, despair, and crazy, there's some reasoning for why this is going down. There's some reason, and there's some lesson of why this is going down. And my grandchildren are so beautiful and innocent. So now I get to start over and be mommy again. I get to be mommy again, serve another purpose. Serve a whole nother purpose. Daryl Thomas. Trucking is hard. I've been in it for 33 years, and mama stood by me for 37. We're standing. Oh, y'all so sweet. I appreciate y'all. That's another reason I come on here too. Because just as much as I give love on the internet, y'all be giving it back. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes I need it. Just as much as I give it, I would like to get some back. I really would. I want some back. So like I said, when people like, y'all, and I said this on my live feed on YouTube yesterday, like I need that. I need that encouragement sometimes. Sometimes I can't always be the one giving encouragement. Sometimes I need somebody to talk to. And sometimes I need that uplifting and encouragement myself. I'm not Superman. I'm not the strongest man. I'm still human at the end of the day. Thank you, Big Rig. Shouts out to you, love. But I'm not going to hold y'all up, though. I ain't even going to talk y'all head off. I got it off my chest. I feel better now. I'm good. So let me get this truck organized. And y'all know I'll be posting videos. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate you. Salute to you, sweetheart. Little girl sugar, yes, it can be a bit much sometimes. It's cool. Remember this: God don't put more on you than you can bear. But all I gotta say is, Lord, when is it over? Thank you, Joe. Shouts out to you, Joe. Shouts out to you. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I get off here. I've been dealing with so much since I was young till now. And what I realized, the older you get, you slowing down. You slow down without your permission. Like, I know 40 is not that old, but that's older than when I was 20. So all the patience, all the energy, I still have energy, but it ain't 20-year-old energy. So I'm like, Lord, you want to slow this down a little bit, because I'm getting old. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit, bro. I ain't got time. Thank you, Clarence. Like it coming time that I'm supposed to be able to sit back and all the shit that a young person had to deal with to get to the old wisdom person. I should be done with that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm setting my life up for peace. I'm setting my life up to be on the beach with my tequila, and I got a nice, sexy man. It's like, I'm just joking, but all I'm saying is, I want peace, joy, happiness, and fun. Not problems, people's BS, and a bunch of mess, drama, and especially when it's not even my drama. Like, a lot of the stuff that come my way don't be my problems. It's always other people's problems. I'm good. I'm healthy. I don't cause no trouble. I don't have no trouble. So a lot of times, shit, it's all, when stuff come my way, it's somebody else that tries to involve me with their problems. And somehow I'm so intertwined with them. Not to say that I have to help them clean it up, but like I said, my heart is so entangled to where I'm going to help you. Like, it sucks having a heart. When I say it sucks having a heart sometimes, it really does suck, because you feel more. When you have a heart, you feel so much more, to where I feel like sometimes people take advantage of it and you get sick of it. But it's hard to cut it off. It really is. Beautiful picture. Thank you, KT. Daryl Thomas, your strength will occur. You right. And okay, I'm going to get off here, I promise you. Another thing I realized, sometimes when you coming up on a hardship or a problem and you not too sure, or you nervous about, damn, I don't know if I can get through this. Like, how is this going to turn out? Don't even entertain it. Just go through it. Because I realized once you get past the first phase, everything else becomes routine. So you just got to get in the groove of things. And once you get in the groove of things, now it's not so hard. It's just like the back of your hand. So I'm not used to having my grandbabies on the regular. My daughter's not either. But I guess once it finally sinks in that we're responsible for them and we get like the routine set up, then it's going to be fun then. We just got to get past the initial phase of the shock. Like, we shocked right now. Because we know, like, dang, we wasn't expecting this. Like, where did this come from? But God is good. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I give him all the praise and glory no matter what I go through. No matter what I go through, I still raise my hands and give him honor and glory. So, what you laughing at? Y'all, thank you, Amistad Bill from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome, sweetheart. Well, all right, y'all. Let me get myself together. And matter of fact, I'm gonna try to go live later on. I'm not gonna promise, but I just got to get myself together. I haven't even had a shower. I haven't had a shower about 2 days now. Yep, haven't had a shower. I gotta wash clothes. Yeah, I gotta get. I think once I get myself together, I'll feel a little better. But yeah, thank y'all for letting me vent. I appreciate y'all. But y'all have a great day. Deuces.